Imagine a sport so captivating that it transcends borders, languages, and even social divides. A sport where billions erupt in cheers, painted faces a kaleidoscope of passion, and a simple ball unites nations. This, my friends, is the magic of football, also known as soccer in some parts of the world. Its popularity dwarfs most other sports. From the bustling streets of Rio de Janeiro to the quiet English countryside, football ignites a fervor unlike any other. But this global phenomenon has a rich and fascinating history, far removed from the manicured pitches and multi-million-dollar contracts of today. Our story begins not on a pristine field, but on dusty grounds and cobbled streets. Throughout history, civilizations around the world have indulged in kicking games. The ancient Chinese had Cuju, a military exercise involving a leather ball filled with feathers. The Aztecs and Maya of Mesoamerica played a ritualistic ball game with a solid rubber ball. These games, however, differed from our modern understanding of football. They often involved carrying the ball, using hands more freely, and even violence. Fast forward to medieval Europe, where a chaotic version of football known as mob football took hold. Imagine hundreds of players from rival towns battling over a bladder filled with air across vast stretches of land. More a test of brute strength than skill, these games were often banned due to their destructive nature, but a seed had been sown. Over time, these early versions of football evolved, particularly in the public schools of 19th century England. Here, a more structured game began to emerge, with codified rules and a focus on kicking the ball rather than carrying it. This marked a pivotal moment, separating football from its rougher cousins like rugby. The formation of the Football Association F. in 1863 would further solidify these rules, laying the foundation for the beautiful game we know and love today. This video will be your guide on an exciting journey through time. We'll explore the birth of professional leagues, the rise of iconic clubs and legendary players, and the most prestigious tournament in the world, the FIFA World Cup. We'll delve into the social and cultural impact of football, the passionate fan culture, and the ever-evolving tactics and technology that shape the modern game. So, lace up your metaphorical boots and get ready to experience the beautiful game, all its glory. The creator of heaven, they say, invented sleep, but football, it seems, was a gift to humanity itself. Let's move past the harsh times when people would cut off their enemies' heads and use them for a gruesome game of football, and focus on 19th century England, the prestigious public schools. These institutions, catering to the sons of the elite, placed a strong emphasis on organized sports as a means of promoting physical fitness, discipline, and gentlemanly conduct. Imagine a far cry from the muddy fields of mob football. Public schools established designated pitches, with games played within specific boundaries. This fostered the development of tactics and teamwork, as students devised strategies to outmaneuver their opponents. However, uniformity was still lacking. Each school devised its own set of rules, leading to a confusing and inconsistent experience. In 1848, a significant step towards standardization was taken with the introduction of the Cambridge Rules. Developed by representatives from the universities of Cambridge, Eton, Harrow, Rugby, and Winchester. These rules attempted to bring order to the beautiful game. Key features of the Cambridge Rules included a fixed playing time, a restriction on handling the ball except for the goalkeeper, a set throw-in method to restart play, and the introduction of a specific scoring method, touching the goalposts with the ball. While a significant step forward, the Cambridge Rules were not universally adopted. A crucial disagreement arose regarding the use of hands. Schools like rugby favoured the ability to carry the ball, leading to a now famous split in 1863. Those who preferred kicking the ball over carrying it formed the Football Association, or simply FA. The Football Association solidified the rules that would govern the modern game of football, or soccer as it's known in some parts of the world. Meanwhile, the schools that championed carrying the ball continued to develop their own set of rules, eventually giving birth to a new sport, rugby. This pivotal moment in history overly shaped the future of football, but also created the foundation for another globally adored sport. It's important to note that this football, the one shaped by the public schools and governed by the FA, is distinct from American football. While both have roots in early kicking games, American football, also known as gridiron football, allows for much more forward passing and emphasizes tackling and physicality. The influence of public schools on football cannot be overstated. They provided a platform for experimentation and organization, fostering the development of key rules and strategies that continue to define the beautiful game we know today. The vast reach of the British Empire played a pivotal role spreading football around the world. British sailors, merchants, and administrators carried the game with them, establishing clubs and introducing the rules in their colonies. From the bustling ports of India to the sun-drenched beaches of Australia, football took root, leaving a lasting legacy on local cultures. Trade routes also served as arteries for the sport's expansion. British companies operating overseas often established football clubs for their employees, further popularizing the game in new territories. National pride takes the field. As football gained popularity, the concept of national teams began to emerge. Players from different clubs united under a single banner, representing their countries in international matches. These early fixtures, often characterized by friendly rivalry, ignited a sense of national pride and patriotism. The first official international match, played between England and Scotland in 1872, marked a historic moment in the sport's globalization. FIFA, the growing international nature of football necessitated a central governing body. In 1904, representatives from 7 European nations gathered in Paris to establish the Fédération Internationale de Football Association FIFA. This landmark event aimed to unify football rules and regulations on a global scale, paving the way for international competitions and further growth. Football's journey wasn't just about international expansion. It also witnessed a significant internal transformation, the rise of professionalism. The late 19th century saw the emergence of the first professional clubs, with players receiving wages to dedicate themselves solely to the sport. This shift revolutionized the game in several ways. As clubs competed for talent, the concept of player transfers emerged. Talented individuals became commodities, with fees paid for their services. This created a competitive transfer market, shaping the landscape of modern football. To organize professional competition, league systems were established, pioneered in England with the formation of the English Football League (EFL) in 1888. These leagues provided a structured framework for clubs to compete and rise through the ranks. Similar leagues soon followed in other countries, including the Scottish Football League (SFL), further solidifying professional football's presence. Professionalism also impacted the way the game was played. Players trained more rigorously, leading to improved fitness and tactical awareness. Formations became more defined, with specialized positions emerging. The overall pace and intensity of the game increased, captivating audiences with a more dynamic and skillful display of football. The rise of professional clubs fostered a passionate and loyal fan culture. Supporters formed strong bonds with their teams, cheering them on in stadiums and establishing fan clubs to celebrate their shared passion. A passionate advocate for international football faced significant challenges in realizing his dream. Nationalism and logistical hurdles threatened to derail his vision. However, Rimmet persisted, eventually convincing FIFA to stage the inaugural World Cup in 1930, held in Uruguay. The first World Cup in 1930 captured the imagination of the world. 13 nations participated, showcasing a diverse range of playing styles and igniting a global passion for the beautiful game. Uruguay, playing on home soil, emerged victorious, etching their name in footballing history. The World Cup transcended the realm of sport. It became a powerful symbol of national identity, with countries uniting behind their teams. The tournament also fostered a sense of global unity, bringing people together through their shared love for football. Every 4 years, the World Cup creates unforgettable moments, miraculous comebacks, breathtaking goals, and iconic rivalries that transcend generations. From the legendary header by Pele 1970 to the dramatic penalty shootout between Italy and France in 2006, the World Cup has produced a treasure trove of unforgettable moments. The tournament has also witnessed the birth of legendary rivalries, like Argentina versus England, Brazil versus Germany, and Spain versus Netherlands, adding another layer of drama and intrigue to the competition. The World Cup's impact extends far beyond the final whistle. It has become a cultural phenomenon, generating immense media attention and inspiring countless movies, documentaries, and video games. The story of football is not just about tactics and skills. It's a testament to the enduring human desire for competition, camaraderie, and community. It transcends language, social barriers, and even political divides. A well-executed goal can erupt a stadium in a unified roar, regardless of nationality or background. Football provides a common language, a shared experience that unites people across cultures. Yet, the beautiful game is not stagnant. As we look towards the horizon, exciting possibilities lie ahead. Technology is already transforming the sport, with VAR, video assistant referee, and goal line technology impacting crucial decisions. The future might hold further innovations, perhaps changing the way we experience and analyze the game. One crucial aspect of football's future lies in equality. The fight for equal opportunities in women's football and the ongoing discussions about financial fair play are testaments to the sport's ever-evolving social landscape. Football's future is undoubtedly bright. As the global population continues to grow, so too will the passion for the beautiful game. New heroes will emerge, inspiring a new generation to lace up their boots and chase their dreams. Thanks, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.